大家好，欢迎观看与 David 和 Sarah 进餐。今天我们在上海的 Midnight House，在这儿呢，我们的 Master Chef David Laris 要用巧克力为我们做几道这个甜食，巧克力 chocolate。David, I'm so excited.
It's hard not to be excited by chocolate. It's one of my favorite subjects. We're going to have a lot of fun today with this.
I'm sure.
You know, there's 3,000 years plus of history in chocolate.
It is.
It's been around for a long, long time.
3000多年。
Today we're going to drink a little bit of red wine while we cook with chocolate.
Nice.
And I'm going to tell you a little bit about the history of chocolate. We're also going to make some, this time I really mean it, really simple dishes.
Very simple.
Yeah, really simple.
Okay, 好啊。
Anyway, cheers. Here's the chocolate. Let me tell you a bit more about it.
Cheers.
Chocolate's been around for about 3,000 years. It comes from South America. Really, it was the Mayans and the Aztecs, particularly the Aztecs, that really sort of not just looked at chocolate as a great, beautiful thing, but kind of revered it in a way where it was part of religious ceremonies. As it's gone through history, it hasn't lost any of its sort of charm. You know, everybody loves chocolate.
You know, remind me of a movie, Chocolat. Did you see that movie?
Yeah, great movie.
Juliette Binoche and Johnny Depp.
Yeah. I mean, chocolate has inspired countless stories, countless movies, books. It's an inspiration. It is one of those things that people go to when they're feeling down, and it has something physically in it that's been proven that actually is a stimulant that makes people feel better, that affects chemicals in your brain that makes you feel positive and good.
Yeah, it's very popular in China now.
Yeah, and what we have here is we have dark chocolate, we have milk chocolate, and then we have white chocolate, which is basically a derivative of milk chocolate using milk chocolates and sugar to create what is white chocolate. We could talk for hours about chocolate. I could anyway. But
Amazing.
I think we should make some dishes. We've got here some sugar, some cacao, some vanilla, which has a nice element.
Oh,
And also some salt, which I will talk about. Salt and chocolate, they go really beautifully together.
surprising. I didn't expect to have
together
salt in
beautifully well.
chocolate.
So we're adding some
Sugar.
to the pot. We're going to add some dark cacao, which is a really great component. I want this to be a super chocolatey hot chocolate.
Sounds good.
Super chocolatey, and then some vanilla. All right, and a little pinch of salt.
一丁点儿盐。
Okay, the salt's going to balance it and round it off, and gives it. I think salt gives chocolate a kind of a sophistication that it doesn't have.
Not
without
just
it.
too sweet. Not just.
It kind of gives it this sort of, they bounce off each other. They work together beautifully well. We just want those things to just come together in a pot first, almost like toasting it a little bit.
I smell the flavor of cocoa.
Oh, so some cream first.
Cream.
So some cream, that's going to make it just super rich. I mean, I'm going to tell you this is a meal. Add a little bit of milk, okay? We want to balance it out. We're going to add a nice amount
Dark
of
chocolate.
dark chocolate into it to make it even richer. All right, and we're going to add a little bit of milk chocolate, again, for a little bit of roundness, a little bit of sweetness.
This is the milk chocolate?
This is milk, you can see it's
But
lighter, right?
It's not white.
No, you can see, look at the difference here, you see?
Okay, the dark and milk chocolate.
Try that,
alright.
take one of
Yeah,
each, take one out of each.
This is the milk.
That's milk. You can see
the
it's
dark.
sweeter, it's a little bit more milky, and the dark's bitter. Some dark chocolate goes degrees, right? Percentages. Sometimes you'll hear people talk about 60 whatever percent, 70%, 50%. That means that the degree of darkness, basically in layman's terms, is the degree of darkness. Look at that. You can see that.
It's pretty rich.
It's pretty beautiful.
So more milk.
Let's add some more milk. And we can always, if you're adding milk to your hot chocolate and you think it starts to get a little bit too thin, what do you think you do, Sarah? More chocolate will thicken it, right? Because chocolate has body. So you tell me, is that thick enough for us, or should we make it thicker?
I think we make it a little thicker.
I knew you were going to say that.
Like thicker ones. You know, I used to like this milk chocolate, and now I like dark chocolate. I think dark chocolate has like a pure, like a purity. You know.
Pretty much that's it. I mean, we have actually made our hot chocolate.
That's it, huh? Oh, simple.
Smell that, Sarah. That's just. Huh?
Gorgeous.
That's. I don't know. I'm a little scared I made it too rich, but I don't care. It's going to look at that is just.
Is this the richest chocolate you ever made?
We're going to call this the richest hot chocolate ever made.
ever made in the whole world.
This one here, this is a dessert. So let's put in, this one here's going to have a bit of everything. We're going to do some cream in the corner. This is also some homemade marshmallow, which we're going to put the recipe online.
Okay.
Really easy to make. Let's put a few of those guys in there. All right. And we'll put another one. Let's shave a little bit in here. Oh, there we go.
Pepper. Oh no, cocoa.
Pepper and chocolate
Sorry.
works actually. No, don't say sorry.
Cocoa.
Pepper and chocolate actually works.
Do they go together?
Look at that. There's two.
Nice.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Try that.
Wow. Should I stir?
You can do, yeah, you can stir it up, yep. And then we can, this one here, look.
Creamy
I'm
chocolate.
gonna have some of this one.
It looks so rich. Fantastic.
Next we're going to do a chocolate mousse.
巧克力慕斯 I know about it.
Everybody knows
I
about
had it.
chocolate mousse. Who doesn't know
And
about
it's
chocolate
good.
mousse?
It's good.
Today we're going to do something a little bit more rich and interesting, and hopefully check out our recipe online and have a go at home.
Sounds
so,
good.
again, I've made it a little complex in flavor, but simple to do. So we're going to add chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
We're using
黑
dark
黑巧克
for
力
this one. We're going to add some sugar.
白糖
Okay. We've got some butter.
黄油
And this is kind of, you don't often find butter in a chocolate mousse. It's a bit, once again, we're going to follow that theme and just put a tiny little pinch of salt, just to make it a bit more interesting. A little dash.
Oh, rum
And chocolate, right?
Yeah.
They go together. There's a little alcoholic there.
I know you like it. I like it too.
I like it. So we can do a little bit of espresso here.
Espresso.
Okay, which I'm just going to add in.
浓缩咖啡
So this is a little coffee, rum, chocolate, moussey,
all the good
thingy.
stuff.
We mix those up. Smell that, beautiful. And we're just going to pop that over what's called a bain-marie, and that's a perfect way to melt chocolate. So as I said, pot of hot water.
Oh,
You see, and that just means that we're not having direct heat, affecting the chocolate and so on. And we're just going to, but it'll immediately see how it's starting to immediately melt, right? The coffee and rum mixture's getting hot, and then the butter's melting, the chocolate's melting, and that's going to create the foundation and flavor for our mousse. But our mousse isn't just chocolate like this. It needs something to make it lighter, so that it can really, So we're going to add a couple more things, but we're going to add some egg yolk. Okay.
蛋黄
All right. See how that's all? How quick was that?
Yes.
Super quick, right?
Fast.
All right.
It's
Now,
like 10 seconds.
so you can see it's all nice and smooth now. Right.
Yes.
I'm going to add in the egg yolk, and I just want the egg yolk to kind of. I don't want to like cook it, but I want it to just be affected by the heat
All right.
a little bit, right? So I'm just going to like keep stirring it. I'm not going to stop stirring it because I don't want to scramble my egg yolk. All right, because otherwise we'll have scrambled chocolate eggs, which is that's something different. I've not tried that before.
Stir.
So you see the temperature. You can feel if you stick your finger.
No.
Trust me.
To
No, in the chocolate.
In the chocolate?
Stick your finger. You can always trust the chef.
Oh, okay. Nice. Not too hot. It's hot, but not too hot.
Exactly. So we've got it. And then let's.
Terrible. Oh, this is hot.
That's hot underneath.
This is hot.
All right, there we go. Beautiful. Look at that. Okay, nice and smooth.
Oh,
So we've got our egg whites. We added the egg yolks into here.
right. Yeah.
Kept the 2 egg whites,
Oh,
so I can whip them up. And I'm just gonna add just a little bit of sugar.
白糖 Okay.
When you're whipping egg whites or cream, use a very loose. Feel that? You see? It's super loose, right? And it's like you get a lot of air in there. If you use a really stiff one, you'll be working very, very hard. And then,
Cool.
when I was an apprentice chef, my chef wouldn't let me use a machine for the first 4 years.
Really?
I had to do everything
Just
by
do
hand.
this?
Well, you want to get them nice, see the nice
The
and
difference.
see it soft?
Oh.
Done. So we've got, I'm going to put some cream in here. I'm going to mix it with my egg white just to make life easier.
Should be easy to make.
And then, all right, how can I, here we go, Hold that, that's it. Put in our cream and our egg white. And then we're going to fold it in, yeah? There's a difference between whipping something in and folding it in, yeah?
Okay, I see.
Okay, folding is, this is the action of folding something in, right?
Okay, I see.
Nice and slowly. You want to try?
Yeah, let me see.
Fold that, don't whip it, fold it.
Okay, yeah.
I'll get the glasses ready.
I don't know if I'm doing it right though.
See, I just make it
This-
look, I
this
just make
is
it
the-
look cooler. You see?
Yeah, you make it so easy. You make it look so easy.
And we're just going to pour that in. See that? Lovely.
Beautiful.
And that's going to set nice, rich, light.
Gorgeous.
Okay. There you have it. Okay. All right, you can do a whole bunch of stuff. All right, let's pop in the fridge. Our chocolate mousse is now set. Obviously, a little time has elapsed.
Ready to eat?
go. I'll share one with you.
OK，
This is gonna be. Oh, look at
巧克力慕斯。哇
The flavor just keeps on going.
Sensational. I'm trying to find the adjectives. Sensational.
And
So
the adjective
smooth.
is chocolate. We're gonna make the chocolate cake. This is a very famous cake. It's very popular now around the world, and it's sometimes called a lava cake, or a fondant in French. That if we get it absolutely right, when we open the middle, it's gonna ooze out chocolate. Okay.
Oh, like hot melting chocolate.
Exactly on the inside.
熔岩蛋糕。
We're back to the bain-marie here. We're adding our chocolate. Remember the bain-marie? The bain-marie is the hot
yes.
water, right? We're adding that. We're adding the chocolate. We're adding butter. Okay. And we're just gonna let that all melt together. Once again, this won't take very long.
So fast. It's melting already.
It's pretty hot in there.
It's like a silk, and now the texture come out too.
One of the things we're going to do is we have to prepare these molds, okay?
Oh.
And we're going to put some butter in there. One of the great things about chocolate is, you know, you can be really creative. I've made so many, literally hundreds of chocolate flavors, curries, peppers, chili chocolates. You know, so it's one of those very diverse and interesting ingredients. So another thing I'm going to do here, and this is again another very useful baking tip, is I'm rolling flour into the butter, and then I'm going to tap it out, and I'm going to end up with this.
Oh, so
Perfect.
balanced out.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
So smooth.
that means that when my cake should just pop out really beautifully.
Oh.
Okay, which one was it under, Sarah? Okay. There we go.
Magician.
Okay, that's ready to go. So we're going to add in.
What's this?
It's icy sugar.
Oh, sugar.
Yeah. Then we're going to fold in the flour.
Okay. 面粉.
You haven't made a cake, Sarah?
Not really.
Tell the truth. You've never made a cake in your whole life.
My husband made
my
cake.
goodness.
Like, you know, we buy this powder,
Don't
like
say it,
cake
don't say
powder
it. I wanna hear it.
from supermarket, and then we go home and put it in the molds,
Okay,
and
well,
then that's it.
Next time we meet up, you're going to tell me how you made a real cake, right?
All right. Okay.
And it's not so complicated.
Chocolate lava cake.
Some vanilla.
Vanilla. Oh.
Yeah. Some egg yolks. I'm going to fold in those egg yolks.
蛋黄. And you got one
You
more.
see, it's quite wet, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very wet.
If it's really dry, it's going to be like a cake.
I see.
So what we're going to try and do is,
Lava cake.
yeah, we're going to preset the oven at around 200 degrees.
200.
Yeah, which is a little bit hotter than a normal cake, right? Because what we want to do is we want the outside of the cake to set really fast and cook, while we leave the inside uncooked or soft, molten, right?
Oh, how do you achieve that? Like outside is like a solid, and inside it's like liquidish.
Well, if you notice, one thing you'll notice if you understand a little bit about cakes is that the ratio of eggs to the flour is is good. It's a good high ratio, and also there's a good amount of chocolate in there. We're pouring this in now. There's a good amount of chocolate, and then the temperature. You have the temperature set at like you normally wouldn't bake. If you tried to bake a whole cake at 200 degrees Celsius, you would tend to burn it before it cooked in the middle, right? So we're using that knowledge to our advantage when we're making a fondant.
So there is science in it,
There is
in
science.
cooking.
I'm going to pop them in.
Okay.
I made an extra one just in case one doesn't work. So I preset the oven at 200.
200度 哦。
Very important when we are doing baking and cakes in particular, as the oven is at the right temperature before we put the product in. So for that size mold, I'm going to guess between 12 and 14. Here we
The
go.
big moment.
Let's just see if these little. I think we're looking pretty good here.
Alrighty, showtime.
This is going to be hot.
Can feel the difference. Wow. Super hot, huh?
Okay.
Looking good.
That's really hot. I'm not pretending. Okay. This is like a chocolate ganache. A little orange oil on this one. This is something we made ourselves. The recipe will be online.
Cool.
Yeah, and I think orange and chocolate are also born to go together. A little bit of salt. top of the chocolate ganache.
Love cocoa, huh?
I love it. It
Love
brings a lot of
cocoa.
that. Looks like a little volcano that's going to explode, doesn't it? You know?
熔岩一样在中间。
Let's see, Sarah. Drum roll. You do a drum roll. Let's see.
Wow! Exploded. Fantastic. Fantastic.
So you'll find all these recipes that we've done today, plus a whole lot more, as well as this fantastic rocky road which has been staring at you all day, and I'm sure you've wondered about it. So this is Tabitha's rocky road. It's a fantastic dish. It'll be online.
Not a lot of nuts in chocolate, and I'm nuts about chocolate.
I thought you were going to say nuts about nuts, but that's okay.
I'm nuts about chocolate. So keep on eating and drinking. Thanks again.